government is ending federal court proceedings in Pikeville, and Mountaintop Media works with local partners to bolster food security. I'm Nick Collum, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. The days of federal court trials and hearings being held in Pikeville are coming to an end following an order issued by Chief U.S. District Judge David Bunning last week. The Pikeville Federal Courthouse currently serves Pike, Floyd, Johnson, Knott, Letcher, Magoffin, and Martin counties. According to the order, all pending and new cases will be reassigned to other federal courthouses after December 31st. Under the new arrangement, cases arising from Pike, Floyd, Knott, and Letcher counties will now be assigned to the London Federal Courthouse. Those arising from Johnson, Magoffin, or Martin counties will be assigned to the Ashland Federal Courthouse. The latest federal government shutdown is now the longest in the country's history, and there are no signs that it could end anytime soon. That is now starting to be felt on the local level, as food stamp benefits are now at risk. And while families receive news that they will get at least half of their benefits this month, it is impossible to say when they might arrive or if the problem will still be an issue next month after all funds are gone. That's why Mountaintop Media is working with Double Quick, Food City, and the East Kentucky Dream Center to collect food for those in need. I spoke with our company president to learn all about it. In light of recent cuts to SNAP benefits, Mountaintop Media has launched its new Snap Together initiative to provide help where necessary. Local partners such as Double Quick and Food City are accepting food item donations, which will then be distributed to families relying on SNAP benefits through the East Kentucky Dream Center. Mountaintop Media is also donating a total of $15,000 worth of radio, social media, and TV inventory monthly to make this the largest food drive the region has seen.
In times of crisis, people in Appalachia snap together and work together. So that's what we're doing. We call it Snap Together. Our first partner is East Kentucky Dream Center. They're going to collect all the food that we get donated and then distribute it to needy families. But a huge thank you right now to two partners that have signed on, and that's Double Quick, based in Whitesburg, an Appalachian company that we're really proud to work with, and Food City, based in Abingdon, Virginia, another Appalachian company. They're partners helping us do this, and here's how we're doing it. Mountaintop Media is dedicating a huge amount of our radio, television, live stream, online, social media inventory, things that we normally would sell to advertisers. We're donating that time to tell people to get out and donate food to help these families. That's just so important. You know, anytime, Appalachia is very used to being in crisis, sadly. And anytime that happens, we just take care of our own the best we can. So that's what we see happening right now.
Area residents are encouraged to donate spare pantry items to help their neighbors in need. For more information about donations and distribution, contact the East Kentucky Dream Center at 606-766-3434.
We found out a long time ago that we can't depend on somebody from outside of here to step in and save us. We've got to take care of ourselves. And there are plenty of people still in this region who don't rely on SNAP benefits, who can afford to buy a little bit extra or to even clean out their pantries of food that they can spare. And if you can do that, we would urge you to go to any of your local Double Quicks, any of your local Food Cities, and just say, here, I want to donate this to the effort. Now, the East Kentucky Dream Center is going to be picking up all that food. And if you are listening to us or watching us right now and you need help, contact the East Kentucky Dream Center about how to get food, and they will help you.
Coming up after the break. It's been a long wait, but work has begun on the Betsy Lane Elementary Dome. We'll bring you a look when the Mountaintop Daily continues, but first, sports and weather.
With Mountaintop Sports, I'm Dave Stanford. University of Pikeville football star Xavier Malone continues to rewrite the record books. Malone was named AAC Offensive Player of the Week after throwing 6 touchdowns and running for another in UPike's 49-14 win over Union Commonwealth University. The graduate student completed 43 of 57 passes for 437 yards, setting both a school and conference record. Malone's 6 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing score accounted for all 7 UPike touchdowns. He's now thrown for 3,011 yards this season, second most in school history. The Bears will host Kentucky Christian University Saturday at 3 p.m. at the W.C. Hambley Athletics Complex for their final home game of the season. Over in volleyball, junior Laney Hawley earned AAC Defender of the Week honors for the second straight time this season. Hawley recorded 17 blocks and 19 digs across 3 league wins last week, helping the Bears extend their conference streak to 9 consecutive victories. U-Pike is now 17-11 overall and 14-3 in the AAC. The Bears wrap up the regular season with road matches Friday at Union Commonwealth and Saturday at Johnson University. In cross country, 5 Kentucky Wildcats earned SEC honors following the 2025 championships in Knoxville, Tennessee. Freshman Dorika Mensari-Iso made both All-SEC and All-Freshman teams with a 12th place finish in the conference meet, while Janet Jokempoi Amimo earned a spot on the All-SEC third team. On the men's side, Ed Bird and Collins Kipnock were named to the All-SEC third team, and freshman Levi Kipkuri-Bachi earned All-Freshman team honors. The Wildcats finished 8th in the men's 8K and 8th in the women's 6K, marking the highest finish for the women since 2022. Kentucky will compete next at the NCAA Southeast Regional in Charlottesville, Virginia on Friday, November 14th. Finally, we'll be posting local basketball schedules on the Mountaintop Sports Facebook page as they become available, so fans can stay up to date on all the action in the area. Be sure to check back often for game times, matchups, and any updates throughout the season. For more information, be sure to follow Mountaintop Sports on Facebook or visit mountaintop.news and click on the Sports tab at the top of the page. With Mountaintop Sports, I'm Dave Stanford.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
After waiting for all of the necessary funding and approvals to come together, work has finally begun to renovate the Betsy Lane Elementary Gymnasium after it was heavily damaged in February's flood. Robin spoke with school officials and went to see the work taking place.
The D.W. Howard Fieldhouse, also known as the Betsy Lane Dome, is finally getting renovated.
The reason it took so long is because we have to have approval from KDE. Anytime you're building in a school building, we had to bid it out, had to wait on the bids, and then had to wait on approval of the architect drawings. And then once we got that squared away and we had enough funding to begin on it, we went ahead and started. And yesterday was the first day over there that they've been able to work on it.
The dome was significantly damaged in February's flood, leaving students without a gym. In addition to awaiting approval from the Kentucky Department of Education, the district has also been waiting on funding.
We're waiting on the FEMA money to come through. Our insurance carrier, they gave us money, and then we're going to be able to sell bonds. Will give us a way to raise money, and we'll take all that, and that's the big ones. And then we'll do our renovations through, as we get that funding in. It just takes time. When you have a natural disaster, such as flooding or wind or things like that, it doesn't just affect us. It affects, and FEMA has to make sure that everybody's taken care of, not just us. So it's time consuming for them. We got to wait till we get it.
The renovations will not only replace what was lost, but also include upgrades.
They got to put a new gym floor in. They have, they're going to put a new interior roof. I don't know if you've ever been in there, but it's a dome. The whole gym is a big dome, and there's some kind of material that has a tendency to come off. It's like a foam looking stuff that'll kind of come off every now and then, but they're going to try to fix that. They're going to put all new HVAC systems in it, all new sound systems, and the best part of it is they're going to be able to put up, and the actual dome part of it, they're going to have some art classrooms, I think, and music classrooms that the kids will be able to use for classwork in there. So that's a good thing.
The district is anticipating upwards of $3 million to complete all of the renovations and a projected completion date of December 2026. Reporting from Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Nick Collum for Mountaintop News.